The rain woke her that night. Gloria Felipe, who could be stirred by the slightest noise, managed a few more hours of sleep. It was still dark the next time she awoke, and still raining over the vast, sleeping city, but it slowed to a drizzle and stopped entirely before daybreak. The January sun was no match for the wind blowing winter's cold down the almost empty avenue outside her window. The bad feeling that stirred in her, like all bad things, had only one possible interpretation. On the morning of January 22nd, 1946, Gloria Felipe left the house wearing a pale blue dress with a matching bolero jacket and a navy hat. She carried a white purse under one arm and with the other held the hand of her daughter, the only one of her 5 children still too young to attend school. Little Gloria Miranda Felipe had turned 2 just 3 weeks earlier, and that morning had gone with her mother to drop her siblings off in a new white dress with yellow flowers embroidered on the chest, made especially for her by her grandmother, Ana Maria, as a birthday gift. Gloria Felipe thought the dress was too elegant for everyday wear, but the little girl had refused to leave the house in anything else, and Consuelo had given in. They had just reached one of the iron gates to the building's courtyard when they ran into Hortensia, a young girl new to the block who enjoyed playing with the neighbors' children. The Miranda Felipe family lived on the 2nd floor of La Mascota, a French-style building on Avenida Bocarelli in Colonia Juarez. Gustavo Miranda kept his mustache neatly trimmed and always wore a suit and a hat, like his colleagues at the National Telephone Company. Mrs. Gloria Felipe, who was in charge of the household, had worked for her mother, Ana Maria Felipe, at the beauty salon and in the atelier where her mother designed evening and wedding gowns. She even helped with the administration of a few of her mother's properties, which is to say that she worked, only without pay. The couple lived in a large apartment in La Mascota with their 5 children and Consuelo, the domestic worker, who back then would have been called a maid. Their firstborn, Gustavo, was 12 years old and had a large heart-shaped birthmark on his right hand that he was teased about at the all-boys school he attended, and which he had poked a few times with a drawing compass in the hope of distorting its form. He was loyal to his brothers and liked to give them a hard time, though his siblings were the center of his world. To Ana Maria Felipe's great chagrin, her first grandson was the one who most resembled the Spaniard whose name we will not speak, Gloria Felipe's father. They sometimes called him Tavo, to differentiate him from his father. Luis, at 11 years old, was the skinniest of the 5 and liked to read, which was unusual in a house with so few books. He was the most introverted and enjoyed standing under an umbrella on rainy days.